Okay, so now we start the presentation. Um, in previous session, I want to show you about the manipulation of the algebraic element assets, but we we stop short uh, about that. So today I am going to do it again, but before that I would like to give you some of the concept that we already learned in lesson 1 and 2. This one, this one about the sets. We have natural set of natural number n, set of integer z, a rational number q, rational number, and then r. R is the set of all real numbers. Um, we have you have to remember that we call algebraic expression cần sao picnic. Algebraic expression cần sao picnic is the following: a b x cube y square minus 2c x z cube plus fraction x plus 2z over 1 plus y minus 2 cubic root of x bigger than or equal 0. This is we call algebraic expression consumption. We have term on the left and on the right of the symbol equality inequality យើងមានកន្សោមពេជ្រគណិតដែលនៅសងខាងសញ្ញាសមីការសញ្ញាសមភាពវិសមភាពខាងឆ្វេងនិងខាងស្ដាំសញ្ញាវិសមភាពឬវិសមភាពសញ្ញាវិសមភាពស្មើវិសមភាពធំជាងឬស្មើតូចជាងឬស្មើ equality inequality bigger than or equal smaller than or equal, and we have different way of writing this inequality sign. When we go into the next session, I will show you this, but now I don't have it. We just write like this. It means here it means bigger than or equal 0, and each of the term we call the term when they are separated by plus or minus sign. Here, so here on the left we have 1 monomial, 2 monomial, 3 monomial, 4 monomial. So we have polynomial here on the left side, and on the right side only 0. So yeah, 0. So we have polynomial here. No, we don't. We have an expression here. We have expression here. We have monomial, 1 monomial, 2 monomial, and then the fraction is not monomial. The fraction is not monomial. Only those without fraction and without radical. So the first term, second term are monomial, but the third term, the fourth term, the fraction and the radical are not monomial. Okay, so I show you here. This is monomial, one block of expression without plus minus, and we have the name here, index power on the top, index power, exponent, and variable, coefficient, constant is a number, coefficient is letter to represent some number. This is monomial. In Khmer, we call monomial is Aiktier, and index power exponent xoay kun, variable anyat anyat variable anyat coefficient mấy kun constant thầyចំនួនថេ 2 3 4 5. Here on the right side here, this is fractional expression, and down here is irrational expression. So these two are not monomial. That's why we have here the third term and the fourth term inside the expression here are not monomial. So we have monomial, first monomial, second monomial, and not monomial is fraction and radical expression. So here again, monomial, because we already see that monomial can have constant, coefficient, variable, and with index power or with exponent xoay kun. Okay. ចឹងឯកធាគឺអាចមានលេខមានអក្សរតំណាងចំនួនណាមួយ fix ហើយនឹងអថេហើយនឹងមានស្វ័យគុណអញ្ចឹងឯកធាច្រើនរួមគ្នាបានជា many polynomial together comprise polynomial. Many monomial together make up a polynomial. ឯកធាជាច្រើនបញ្ចូលជាមួយគ្នាបានជា polynomial បានជាភូធា 2 is also a monomial because we see here 2 is a constant here, 2 here constant. So we have without variable. The last we have here four monomial. យើងមានឯកធា4 ឯកធាចុងក្រោយគឺមានតែលេខ2មួយទេ only number 2. It's a constant 2. Okay, soភូធា you have to remember this, and there are nothing difficult. Just remember the first one here, the format គំរូទម្រង់នៃ monomial. Okay, ទម្រង់នៃ monomial គឺអញ្ចឹង okay. Then these two do not represent monomial. ពីរនេះគឺមិនមែនជាឯកធាទេ okay. So here down here we have expression that comprise monomial, fractional expression, and radical expression. Fractional expression, radical expression. Here, like here. Fractional expression, radical or irrational or radical expression. Okay. And here, just in last session, we talked about representation of word, of thing, of number, even by letter, by name, letter, and then we use the number to count them. So, but when we have one, we don't write one. We just write W. Here, W represent banana. Y represent W represent apple. W represent banana, and where is that? Okay. So W represent banana. The apple, I think here incorrect. Apple. One apple and one apple. One apple and one apple make, this is apple, make two apples. Apple. Okay, sorry for the mistake. Okay, we say apple represented by W. Okay, represented by W, and banana represented by 5. So here we have 1 apple plus 1 apple equal 2 apple. 1W plus 1W equal 2W. But normally we don't write 1. We just write W plus W equal 2W. It's when we want to show the operation នៅពេលដែលយើងអត់សរសេរលេខ1ទេយើងសរសេរ W មកហើយបានបូកចូលគ្នា W 2 ដងបាន 2W. But for to illustrate the operation, to show the operation ដើម្បីបង្ហាញគេថា2នឹងបានមកពីណាគឺនេះ 1 plus 1 មានន័យថា 1 before W 1 before W, then we have 2W. Similarly here we have banana 2 bananas. Okay, 1y plus 1y equal 2y. See here, see, we don't write 1W, just W equal 2W. It means 1 plus 1 together equal 2y. 2y, no, 1y, 2y. So and the reason why we get 2y is like this, 1 plus 1. Okay, you have to follow me, and then if anything you don't understand, you can ask me. Okay, here further, beside the representation of thing, letter, numbers by thing, event, everything by letter and number, here we can represent them by line, segment. So here in the expression here, four W plus 1y plus 3W plus 2y equal 4. We collect here. It is to illustrate how we do the operation addition. We have to collect the term together, the like term. យើងប្រមូលផ្ដុំតួដែលមានអក្សរដូចគ្នាដែលមានអញ្ញត្តិដែលមានអត្ថេរដូចគ្នាគឺ W ដាក់ចូលជាមួយគ្នា like this, W. Okay, W. Okay, W. So we put this green, blue, and then the red is here. Okay, so we have 4W plus 1y plus 3W plus 2y. So we collect together. យើងប្រមូលផ្ដុំគ្នា W plus W, y plus y. So here we get 4W plus 3W, and then next we have 1y plus 2y. But remember, we don't need to write this one. Okay, just write y. But when we have to do the summation, okay, we have to but when we do the operation, the calculation, we have to write 1 here. Okay, so now this 4 and 3 make 7. Okay, 3 plus 4 plus 3 equals 7, and and 1 plus 2 equal 3. So, and we represent the segment កណាត់បន្ទាត់ segment កណាត់បន្ទាត់ឬបន្ទាត់ឬអង្កត់ត្រង់ឬកណាត់1 2 3 4 plus 1 2 3 equals 7 down here. The total is 7 uh, 7 segments. 7 កណាត់1 2 3 4 5 6 7 okay. It's resulted from 4 the upper 4 plus the 3 here down. The total is 7. Here for banana we have 1 segment plus 2 segment equals 3 segment. 1 កណាត់បូកនឹង 2 កណាត់ស្មើនឹងទាំងអស់ 3 កណាត់សម្រាប់ ចេក okay. This again to show you that we can represent things as not as a letter. Apple represented by W, banana apple represented by Y, and then here go ox represented by X, buffalo ក្បី represented by Y, horse says represented by Z. Okay. Here also one liter bottle of drinking water represented by X. 20 liters bottle of drinking water represented by Y. X នេះ here represent 10 ទឹកសុទ្ធមួយដប 1 លីត្រ Y represent 10 ទឹកសុទ្ធ20 លីត្រ ធុងទឹកសុទ្ធ20 លីត្រ okay. So we just instead of say words like this, we just represent by one letter. Price of chicken ថ្លៃមាន់ C. Price of duck ថ្លៃទា D. Okay. C is from chicken, C chicken here, duck D. Okay. So for example, we have price of chicken 30,000 real. Khmer H real 30,000 real Khmer KH real. Duck KH real 25,000 25,000 ទា 25,000 Khmer real. Okay. Okay. So here instead of plus here I say that we can just write letter without 1, just ox plus 2 buffaloes 3 horses. So here represent by X. We don't write 1 like this. We don't write it. Okay. Just say X plus 2y plus 3z. Similarly, we don't write it 1 ox 1 here 1 ox. Down here we have 1 ox plus 2 buffalo plus 3 horses. យើងមានគោ1ក្របី2ហើយនឹងសេះ3បូកនឹង 2 oxes 3 buffaloes 1 horse. Again here we don't show it. We don't write it. 2 ox មានគោឈ្មោល2ក្របី3ហើយនឹងសេះ1 then the total is 3 oxes 5 buffaloes 4 horse សរុបចូលគ្នាមាន3គោ5ក្របីសេះ4 okay. See here we don't write 1. Here also we don't write 1. Just X. We don't write 1 here also. We don't write. Okay. So we have to collect the term. Red plus red, blue plus blue. Blue is buffalo, red is ox, green is horse. Okay, so we get total 3 oxes 3 ox is blue, green, red here, ox red. Okay, this is the way we do the operation. We manipulate the number. We handle the problem. Okay. Later, all this will be in the on will be on the exam. So like this line equation, y equal fx equal ax plus b. So when you need to determine to determine the line function នៅពេលដែលយើងចង់រកសមីការបន្ទាត់គឺយើងត្រូវរក a ហើយនិង b. Okay. Again, we say that we can represent number by line, by segment. យើងអាចតំណាងលេខចំនួនបរិមាណដោយអង្កត់ត្រង់ដោយកណត់បន្ទាត់ like this. So now we show that the in actuality តាមការពិតទៅគឺ the whole number line represent real numbers, and from minus infinity to plus infinity ពីដក anon ទៅបូក anon, from minus infinity, negative infinity. Normally we say in Khmer we say dot anon, minus infinity, but in English we say negative infinity, negative, not dot. When we see dot like this, we say negative. Okay, negative. Avichmin, we say avichmin. Okay. So 0 is in the middle, 0 in the middle, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and a half, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and to the plus infinity. Okay, to the right side. On the right side. On the left side, we have negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. It's like the reflection. វាឆ្លុះប្រចាំងគ្នាបន្ទាត់ហ្នឹងចំនួនឆ្លុះប្រចាំងគ្នាមួយ symmetry គ្នាជាមួយ negative 1. Negative 1 symmetric to 1. Negative 3 symmetric to 3. Negative 4 symmetric to 4. So only the negative is on the left side and positive on the right side, and since it's reflection, then here we have negative 12 and plus 12 here. អញ្ចឹង12មក0ហើយនឹង12ទៅ negative អវិជ្ជមាន2ដក12គឺវាចម្ងាយស្មើគ្នាប៉ុន្តែវានៅផ្ទុយគ្នា on the opposite direction, and all number on the right is bigger than the one on the left. Here the number on the left or before it means ចំនួនដែលនៅខាងឆ្វេង or មុន before មុន is smaller than the number on the right or after. ចំនួនដែលនៅខាងឆ្វេងឬមុនតូចជាង smaller than ចំនួនដែលនៅខាងស្ដាំឬក៏ក្រោយវា Okay, because យើងទៅពី0ទៅយើងមានលេខ1ហើយបន្ទាប់មកលេខ2 អញ្ចឹងលេខ2នៅក្រោយលេខ1ហើយលេខ3នៅក្រោយលេខ2លេខ4នៅក្រោយលេខ3 អញ្ចឹងលេខ4នៅក្រោយលេខ1 អញ្ចឹង1ហើយនឹង4 អញ្ចឹង1ហើយ4នឹង1មុន1នៅមុនឬក៏នៅខាងឆ្វេង 4នៅក្រោយឬនៅខាងស្ដាំ អញ្ចឹង4នឹងធំជាង1 so that's it. on the left or before, on the right or after. Okay, jump. Okay, bây giờ we say from the left to the right here, like here. Okay, 6 is smaller than 8.5. Uh, but if again, if we say the opposite way, when we say first the bigger number 8, okay, 8.5 bigger than 6. 8កន្លះធំជាង6 ព្រោះ8កន្លះនៅក្រោយ6 នៅខាងស្ដាំដៃ6 vi យើងសរសេរអញ្ចឹងប៉ុន្តែតាមពិតនៅលើបន្ទាត់ if we think about the number line, so when we see number we have to place it on the number line, then we know which one is bigger, which one is smaller. នៅពេលដែលយើងឃើញចំនួនយើងត្រូវនឹកគិតទៅដល់បន្ទាត់នៃចំនួនដោយ 8.5 វានៅក្រោយ 6 មុនយើងរាប់ទៅ 6 មុនបាន 7 8 កន្លះអញ្ចឹង 8 កន្លះនឹងនៅក្រោយអញ្ចឹងវាធំជាងអូខេ so I hope you understand it well now. Those come after or on the right is bigger than those come before or on the left. Okay. Even we say 6 is smaller than 8.5, we say small letter first, small number first, then bigger number after. The difference is that we have to place correctly the symbol, the inequality symbol. Okay. If we say this one, we have to put like this, smaller, acute, sharp, and then opening to the bigger opening. មុខស្រួចមកកន្លែងតូចបើកធំទៅកន្លែងធំ see similarly here 8.5 is bigger than 6, so at the direction of 8.5 we have to open design, and then smaller, sharper, acute, sharper, smaller to the 6 អញ្ចឹងយើងដឹងថាត្រូវសរសេរសញ្ញាតូចឬធំយ៉ាងម៉េចហើយសញ្ញាធំគឺសម្រាប់លេខដែលធំហ្នឹងគឺបើកធំសញ្ញាតូចស្រួច okay. Here also 6 small, so it's sharp, smaller, and opening wider to 8.5 បើកឲ្យធំទៅខាងធំ okay. So you understand, you remember now. Okay. Here for you to test for everyone to test whether which symbol to place here. Bigger or smaller here, you have to place this one, okay. You have to place like this, or you place like this, like this. Okay, for you to test your knowledge. Và dừng chèn chè. Okay, either place this one red or blue. Place between these number. The number corresponding to the value. X1 is 2, X2 is 4, and then Y1 is -2, Y2 is -4. These are all on the exam also. In the exam, you will find all these exercise. នៅលើនៅពេលយើងធ្វើប្រឡងគឺមានលំហាត់ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹង Okay មានលំហាត់ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹង Okay. Similarly, you have to test on your own. យើងត្រូវ practice yourself, do it. Because like before, I want you to test something, not many people submit the result, submit the answer. យើងត្រូវសាកធ្វើខ្លួនឯង to test it. So, and I will see whether you know or not. Okay. Here again, we say that number line, but now we have plan. កាលពីមុនយើងមានបន្ទាត់នៃចំនួនឥឡូវយើងមានដល់តែប្លង់ហ្នឹង cover ផ្ទៃទាំងអស់អញ្ចឹងយើងមានមួយមានយើងមាន this is x y and then we have here x. Okay, so we have y-axis and x-axis. Y-axis and x-axis. Y-axis is vertical. X-axis is horizontal. យើងមានបន្ទាត់ឈរត្រង់y ហើយនឹងបន្ទាត់ដេក x. This is called called x-axis. Okay, here called no y-axis up there. Then here called axis. Okay. X-axis, y-axis. We don't call like Khmer, like French. We don't call axis x, ordinate y, ordinate y. We don't call like before, like axis x, ordinate y. We don't call like that. We call just the name x-axis, y-axis. So here, each point will comprise. So each point will comprise two numbers, a pair of number, maku, late maku, m must be characterized by x and y. ចំណុច m ត្រូវសម្គាល់ដោយ coordinate x and y. Okay. Any point m on the plan must be identified by a pair of number x to represent the location along the x-axis and along the y-axis. គឺគ្រប់ចំណុចទាំងអស់នៅក្នុងប្លង់គឺត្រូវអាចសម្គាល់បានដោយសារ coordinate វាទាំងពីរគឺ coordinate x និង coordinate y. Okay. So here the representation, and please remember this one I told you also in the previous session. Plus here is mean the region here. Region here is a shape. No, okay this one trung 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 khang we call up the upper north north here okay the north the north đôi panty đáy north nơi càng lứa and then here here nơi càng đắm what do we call here nơi càng đắm is càng cào okay so the regionតំបន់ដែលនៅខាងជើងនៅខាងជើងនិងខាងកើតនេះខាងជើងខាងកើតនេះគឺ plus plus តំបន់ដែលនៅខាងនេះគឺ fillតំបន់ដែលនៅខាងខាងលិចហើយនឹងខាងត្បូងលិចត្បូងនេះគឺ minus here okay negative that's why we should be able to identify and to verify our location យើងត្រូវចេះផ្ទៀងផ្ទាត់ទីតាំងចំណុចរបស់យើងកាលណានៅខាងក្រោមនេះ like C1 here C1 here X and Y here C1 យើងត្រូវដឹងថាលេខរបស់យើងនឹងមានសញ្ញាអី okay they must be negative x of C1 coordinate x របស់ C1 coordinate y របស់ C1 ត្រូវតែ negative ទាំងអស់ like this one okay okay អញ្ចឹងបានយើងនៅនេះឃើញសញ្ញាដកនៅនេះ up here we have plus here minus and here we have negative positive here we have positive negative the first sign for x-axis for x coordinate the second sign for y-axis for y coordinate okay លេខរបស់យើងហ្នឹងគឺ x ហ្នឹងគឺលេខទី1ហ្នឹងគឺសម្រាប់ x coordinate x លេខទី2គូទី2ហ្នឹងគឺលេខសម្រាប់ coordinate y y okay and when we want to know the number លេខ we count the step the color the grid the color 1 color 2 color 3 color here like this one b is 3 x equals 3 it means 1 step 2 step 3 step 1 grid 2 grid 3 grids and then up 1 grid 2 grids up y is 2 grids 2 color 2 step 2ជំហានឡើងលើ okay but if we come to C1 here we have to go down we go left and down so ផ្ទុយពីខាងនេះ to the right to the east plus to the north plus and then south and west ខាងត្បូងហើយនិងខាងលិចគឺដកអញ្ចឹង C1 នៅក្នុងតំបន់ខាងលិចហើយនិងខាងត្បូងអញ្ចឹងដក okay this one must be negative and this one must be negative please remember this and then if you don't understand just look at the number the location and the symbol here okay អញ្ចឹងយើងត្រូវចេះដឹងទីតាំងរបស់ចំណុចហើយ coordinate របស់វា coordinate របស់វាដឹងថាលេខហ្នឹងត្រូវ negative ឬ positive. Okay, negative ឬ positive. So now can you remember this? Okay, here also as an exercise, please do it. These 1, 2 and 3, you have to do it. All these you have to do it. Okay, and let me see in Telegram. Okay, they are all in the exam. On the exam, they are all the exercise on the exam. អានឹងសុទ្ធតែជាលំហាត់ដែលនៅក្នុងប្រឡងក្នុងប្រឡងទាំងអស់ Again, this is to show you we have point A, C, B, and M. MAC. M is the middle point of A and C. M of the middle point of A and C, we say MAC. M is between A and C. It is the middle point of A and C. MAC គឺជាចំណុចកណ្ដាលនៃ A និង C. Okay, so how to find it you will know later, but it's easy. Between ចំណុចកណ្ដាលនេះយើងរាប់ទៅ A negative 5 on the x-axis and positive 6 on the y-axis. Coordinate x coordinate negative 5, y coordinate 6. Okay, and C, x coordinate equal negative 1, y coordinate equal negative 2. They are all correct here. See, C must be negative negative. A here, x negative, y positive. A. See, again, you can see and verify and know that all these coordinates are correct. And for MA, M of AC, the middle point of A and C, you must know that since they are in the region like A, they must have x coordinate x negative, coordinate y positive. So here MAC must have x equal, if you see it, you can count it, x 1 កាឡា 2 កាឡា okay, I copy. Okay, copy this one, copy, okay, x equal negative 3, and then for y we have here okay, the y coordinate for MAC, y coordinate for the middle point of A and C is 1 grid, 1 step up, 2 step up, 2 grids up, 1 កាឡាឡើង 2 កាឡាឡើង so it's plus 2. So y here positive. Okay, x here, x for MAC is negative, like this one, like ចំណុច A, like point A. Okay, so you count like that. That's why in the exam, when you have to find the line, the equation of the line on the exam, when you have to find the equation of the line នៅពេលប្រឡង នៅពេលដែលយើងចង់រកសមីការបន្ទាត់ យើងគ្រាន់តែមើលរូបហ្នឹងក៏ដឹងថាមេគុណប្រាប់ទិសវាស្មើប្រមាណ ហើយមេគុណប្រាប់ទិសគឺ A, coefficient A, and then the intercept កន្លែង B ដែលកាត់ជាមួយបន្ទាត់ y ហ្នឹងគឺ intercept y ហ្នឹងស្មើនឹងប្រមាណ គឺយើងគ្រាន់តែមើលរូបវាហ្នឹងក៏ដឹងដែរ okay, y equal f x equal negative 2x minus 4. So បន្ទាត់ This one, this one, the line, the black line here, the black line here, we call solid line, black solid line, and then all these line, dash line. បន្ទាត់នេះបន្ទាត់ដិតខ្លាំង solid line dash line នេះបន្ទាត់កាត់បន្ទាត់កាត់ okay. So equation of the line for the solid line here, negative 2x minus 4. You can see it, okay. Again here you see negative 1, negative 2. Coordinate of the black of the red point, C, red point A, red point B, and you can count them. X for B, x equals 7, y equal 2. You count it 1. Okay. So, okay. 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 For B we have one step here, then we have another step here, 2, then we have another step here, then we have another step here, then we have more here, 5 step, then we have another step here, 6 step, 6 grid, then we have another step here, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right, plus 1, plus 2, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 7. So our x equals 7. And for the upper, we have 1 step here, 2 step here. See, we have, let's see what I can show you. Okay. Okay, so for B we have 7 step to the right, 2 step up, 2 step up, so plus plus plus. For this one, A, for A we have shape. Okay. For A we have like this. Position. Okay, we have like this. uh, 1 step to the left, 2 step to the left, 3 step to the left, 4 step to the left, 5 step to the left is negative 5 សម្រាប់ចំណុច A យើងមានមួយជំហានទៅឆ្វេង 2 ជំហានទៅឆ្វេង 3 ជំហានទៅឆ្វេង 4 ជំហានទៅឆ្វេង 5 ជំហានទៅឆ្វេង so negative 5 ទៅឆ្វេង is negative ទៅស្ដាំ positive, see positive plus here, up also positive, down negative here, see negative, negative here, so that's why we say 1 step to the left, 2 step to the left, 3 step to the left, 4 step to the left, 5 step to the left, negative 5. For point A we have x equal negative 5, but for y of point A, coordinate y coordinate of point A, y coordinate of point A, coordinate y coordinate y របស់ចំណុច A positive 6, not negative, because it goes up 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step, 5 step, 6 step up, see, so everybody understand this. I hope everybody understand about the negative, positive, up, down coordinate of the point. So now we come to what I want you to learn exactly in this session. All those were reviewed from the previous session. Okay. Here, summary of use of identity element and associative property. សង្ខេបនៃការប្រើធាតុ nerd ឯកតាហើយនឹងលក្ខណៈផ្ដុំ okay. First, insert replace by identity term like a plus 0 equal a, 1 times b equal b, 3 over 3 times c equal c. Okay. ទី1គឺយើងដាក់បន្ថែមវិជ្រាបចូលឬក៏ចំនួនដោយធាតុ nerd ធាតុឯកតាសម្រាប់ផលបូកសម្រាប់ addition សម្រាប់ផលបូកសម្រាប់ប្រមាណវិធីបូក a plus 0 equal a. For multiplication សម្រាប់ប្រមាណវិធីគុណយើងមាន1គុណនឹង b, a times b is b itself, and here it's also 1 times c because 3 over 3 equal 1. 3 ចែក3ស្មើ1 1គុណនឹង c 1គុណ c equal c, same. And all this we will use during the calculation, during the time of performing calculation. ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងយើងត្រូវប្រើវានៅពេលដែលយើងត្រូវការធ្វើលេខគិតលេខ okay. When you want to replace 1 like this 1, you can replace it by 3 over 3, okay, or you can replace by 5 over 5, or you can replace by 7 over 7, or 11 over 11, 11 over 11 យើងអាចចំនួនដោយ11ចែក11 because 11ចែក11ស្មើ1 okay so this is called insert or replace by identity term here substitute with equivalent term យើងជំនួសដោយតួដែលសមមូល equivalent square root square root of y cube divided by square root of y ឬនៃy cube ចែកឲ្យឬនៃ y អូខេ square root cubic square root of y cube divided by square root of y equal we replace 3 here by 1 plus 1 so square root of y to the exponent 1 plus 1 square root of y to the exponent 1 plus 1 divided by square root of y and later we replace y1 here times y square then we can separate the radical to different to multiplication of the radical right multiplication of the y and y square radical of y times okay multiplication of okay we separate them from we separate them into two radical រឹសទាំងពីរហ្នឹងយើងដាក់មកជារឹស2រឹសដូចគ្នារឹសការ៉េប៉ុន្តែអាមួយនេះ y អាមួយនេះគឺ y square គឺ y ការ៉េរឹសការ៉េ y ការ៉េ then we can see that square root of y can cancel out with square root of y ចែកគ្នាទៅឃើញស្មើ1អញ្ចឹងយើងនៅសល់តែ square root of y square what remaining is square root of y square square root of y square is just y okay on the other way is to replace by exponent នៅនេះយើងជំនួសដោយមើលទៅឃើញជំនួសតួហ្នឹងដោយតួសមមូលនៅកន្លែងនេះគឺយើងប្រើស្វ័យគុណ square root of y square square root of y square is mean y power 3 over 2 because root here is 2 index 2 here we don't write it like here okay like here like here somewhere okay this one see square root of 2 we don't write it blank we leave it blank រឹស2យើងអត់សរសេរលេខ2ទេរឹស2យើងអត់សរសេរលេខ2ទេយើងទុកវាចោល blank okay that's why we have here okay so here it means square root of y cube ឬនៃ y cube ឬនៃ y cube គឺយើងសរសេរជា y 3 over 2 ឬនៃ y cube យើងសរសេរជា y 3 លើ 2 3 លើ 2 3ចែកឲ្យ2ជាប្រភេទ3លើ 2 2ហ្នឹងគឺមកពី square root នោះគឺរឹស2នោះរឹសទី2នោះរឹសទី2អូខេ3នេះជាស្វ័យគុណនៅខាងក្នុងនេះ3នេះអូខេ so we write like this similarly ខាងក្រោមនេះដូចគ្នាដែរ square root of y យើងសរសេរខាងក្រោមនេះគឺតំណាងរឹសទី2រឹសទី2ខាងលើនេះ y នេះគឺ1 like here it mean it's mean it's mean it's mean it's mean y 1 but we don't write it. Don't write this one. Okay. Okay. យើងអត់សរសេរទេលេខ1នឹងចោលអញ្ចឹងយើងសរសេរតែ y ទេ Okay. Remember we don't say it but in calculation like this see calculation this one it mean 1 y 1 but in calculation we write it 1 plus 2 1 here y 2 to the power 1 មួយស្វ័យគុណ y ស្វ័យគុណ1នេះយើងអត់សរសេរទេយើងសរសេរតែ y ទេ see okayអញ្ចឹង therefore when we use all exponent below it mean minus here square root of y here it mean multiplied by y exponent negative exponent ស្វ័យគុណដែលនៅខាងក្រោមមានន័យថាដកអញ្ចឹងយើងសរសេរឡើងមកលើដូចគ្នាគឺសរសេរមកលើទៅដក 1/2 ស្វ័យគុណ this one exponent y to the 3 over 2 y ស្វ័យគុណ 3 លើ 2 គុណឲ្យ y ស្វ័យគុណ negative 1 over 2 okay y to the 3 over 2 times y to the negative 1 over 2 okay so we continue with the operation y to the y ស្វ័យគុណ 2 over 3 minus 1 over 2 no 3 over 2 minus 1 over 2 y ស្វ័យគុណ 3 លើ 2 ដក 1 លើ 2 so we get here y to the 3 minus 1 over 2 it mean y to the 2 over 2 it mean y to the 1 here we don't say we don't write it so 2 over 2 is 1 y so okay see okay collect operate on like term កណ្ដាលតួដូចគ្នា we can កណ្ដាលតួដូចគ្នាអក្សរដូចគ្នាអ្វីដូចគ្នាទាំងអស់យើងអាចធ្វើប្រមាណវិធីលើយើងអាចធ្វើប្រមាណវិធីជាមួយគ្នាបានយើងផ្ដុំវាហើយយើងធ្វើប្រមាណវិធី like this one negative 3a plus b plus 4a it mean we get what we get here we get negative 3 plus 4a plus b or we get negative 3 plus 4 it mean 1a plus b ដូចគ្នាដែរ similarly we don't say this one we don't write it okay so just we say equal a plus b so now you understand this one we don't write the one here just a plus b like before a but when we need to use the b we can write like this one A plus B plus 2B equal, okay, A plus 2B plus B plus B plus 2B equal A plus 1 plus 2B equal A plus 3B, okay, 1B plus 2B equals 3B here. But in operation, we can show this one. We can show this one, okay, the one. But when we just write, we don't write one before the constant a b, okay. Use the bracket ត្រូវប្រើគៀបដើម្បីសម្រួលការធ្វើលេខរបស់យើង then move additive block across equality sign chain operation នៅពេលដែលយើងផ្លាស់ប្ដូរទីកន្លែងរបស់តួនីមួយៗឆ្លងកាត់សញ្ញាស្មើឬវិសមភាពឬវិសមភាព across equality inequality សញ្ញាសមភាពឬវិសមភាពសញ្ញាសមភាពឬវិសមភាព okay, to reduce again okay. Equality or inequality sign សញ្ញាស្មើឬក៏សញ្ញាវិសមភាពធំឬទូចជាងនៅពេលដែលតួនឹងលូតម្លងអានឹងចាំ over move across that a minus 2 equal b plus 4 then we can show that a equal b plus 4 minus 2 these two insert shape, okay. Okay, that is one. Like P ni is number 2 here. Number 2 here. Move from the left side to the right side by changing sign or changing operation. Negative 2 become plus 2 or dot minus 2 become add 2 វិជ្ជមាន 2 คล้ายទៅជាវិជ្ជមាន 2 ឬក៏ដក 2 คล้ายទៅជាបូក 2 okay. When we move across the equality or inequality sign នៅពេលដែលយើងលើកលេខ1ឆ្លងកាត់សញ្ញាស្មើឬក៏សញ្ញាសមភាពឬវិសមភាពលេខនឹងត្រូវដូរសញ្ញាឬក៏ដូរប្រមាណវិធីដក 2 คล้ายទៅជាបូក 2 ឬក៏អវិជ្ជមាន 2 คล้ายទៅជាវិជ្ជមាន 2 okay. All of these if even 4 want to change to like this, okay. A minus 4 equal A minus 2 minus 4 equal B. Okay, this one. B 4 that was on the right side now become 4 on the left side លេខ4ក៏នៅខាងស្ដាំឥឡូវយើងលើកវាទៅនៅជាមួយ A នៅខាងឆ្វេងអញ្ចឹងវិជ្ជមាន4ក្លាយទៅជាអវិជ្ជមាន4 okay see so everybody understand this okay similarly for operation across the equality inequality sign with multiplication ចំពោះប្រមាណវិធីគុណចែកដូចគ្នាដែរគឺយើងនៅពេលដែលលើកយើងត្រូវដូរសញ្ញាឬដូរប្រមាណវិធីគុណ3ចែកឲ្យ7 become here ចែកឲ្យ3វិញគុណឲ្យ7វិញ it mean up and down 7 before was down here 7 become on the top up 3 was up above become 3 below down so this is you have to remember these are the tricks for doing the operation នៅពេលដែលលេខលូតឆ្លងកាត់សញ្ញាស្មើឬក៏សញ្ញាសមភាពឬវិសមភាពលេខនឹងត្រូវដូរសញ្ញាឬដូរប្រមាណវិធីបូកទៅដកទៅបូកគុណទៅជាចែកទៅជាគុណ divide by 7 become multiply by 7 multiply by 3 become divide by 3 okay so you have to understand this and then equitably jump គឺយើងទាំងអស់គ្នាត្រូវលោតស្មើគ្នា like this one negative a times 3 over 7 equal b equal negative b over 5 times 5 over 2 equal negative a times 7 over 3 equal negative b times 5 over 2 then when we move the whole negative here to the right the left here move to the right here move to the left the negative disappear នៅពេលដែលយើងលើកលេខអវិជ្ជមានទាំងអស់នេះឆ្វេងទៅស្ដាំស្ដាំទៅឆ្វេងលូតស្មើគ្នាលើកស្មើគ្នាបដូរកន្លែងស្មើគ្នា the negative disappear សញ្ញាអវិជ្ជមានវាបាត់ដូចយើងដឹងអញ្ចឹងដកខ្លាយទៅជាបូកគឺយើងលូតដំណង B នៅខាងស្ដាំខ្លាយទៅជា block B នេះខ្លាយទៅជាបូក block A នេះដែល negative ដែរទៅខាងស្ដាំទៅជាបូកដូចគ្នា okay see so what you need you have to move them all equally យើងត្រូវតែលើកវាស្មើដូចគ្នាអានេះ negative លើកទៅខាងនោះដែរអានេះ negative លើកមកខាងនេះដែរ then they all change sign to plus okay number 8 do not lose your asset do not cheat this one since when you do the operation you miss something and then the teacher doesn't understand then the teacher think that you cheat យើងបោកប្រាស់គេ a negative 2 equal b plus 4 then នាំឲ្យ a equal 4 plus 2 hey this one from where see where is the b we have a number b then number now we have only a and then number where is b where is b this one where is this b យើងបាត់លេខរបស់គេមួយបាត់តួរបស់គេមួយ B ទៅណាបាត់ជ្រុះទៅណាបាត់ okay so now we only have so these are incorrect okay យើងបាត់ B គេទៅនៅកន្លែងណានេះ B where is B okay where is B អញ្ចឹងយើងត្រូវថែរក្សាទ្រព្យសម្បត្តិរបស់យើងកុំឲ្យវាជ្រុះបាត់នៅកន្លែងណាមួយជ្រុះបាត់នៅកន្លែងណាមួយលោកគ្រូអត់ដឹងលោកគ្រូថាយើងបោកប្រាស់អញ្ចឹងអត់ឲ្យបន្ទុកឲ្យខុស okay do not cheat it means do not lose your assets កុំឲ្យបាត់ទ្រព្យសម្បត្តិរបស់យើងតែបាត់ទ្រព្យសម្បត្តិយើងគេមើលអត់ដឹងគេថាយើងបោកប្រាស់គេ okay 9 be careful ធ្វើលេខកូនសិស្សបកែ even the very good student 7 minus 3 over 2 it means 4 over 2 equal 2 but the student say the student wrote កូនសិស្សបកែនេះសរសេរ7ដក3ចែកឲ្យ2ស្មើ1 so why I don't see កូនសិស្សបកែ7ដក3ចែក2ស្មើ1 the very good student very good at math 7ដក3ចែក2ស្មើ1អានឹងមកពីយើងលឿនពេកយើងមើលទៅសេមក7ដក3ចែក2ស្មើ1 no you have to write step by step don't miss the step here okay complete សរសេរតាមលំដាប់ដោយ write them sequentially write them step by step do the calculation step by step sequentially យើងត្រូវធ្វើជាដំណាក់ជាបន្តបន្ទាប់គ្នា 7 over 3 equal 4 then 2 below 2 so we see that 4 over 2 equal 2 it's not 1 so these are the mistakes that your friend made the very good student in math made នេះជាកំហុសដែលអ្នកបកកែខាងម៉ាត់ធ្វើកំហុសគាត់ច្រឡំអូខេយើងដឹងទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងហើយឥឡូវយើងមកមើលវា 2a minus 3b plus ax plus b plus by minus a so how do we do the calculation we collect similar term 2a minus a plus ax plus in parentheses bracket open bracket negative 3b plus b close bracket plus by then we do step by step calculation so 2a minus a equal a this ax remain the same negative 3b plus b equal negative 2b remember this negative 3b is bigger this negative 3b by value by absolute value 3 bigger than 1 here 1 then take the sign of the negative okay it's mean negative 3 plus 1 equal negative 2 okay it's not negative 3 plus 1 equal 2 no you have to observe all the measure យើងត្រូវតែគ្រប់តាមច្បាប់ទម្លាប់ដក3បូក1ឃើញដក2 okay understand remember it's not negative 3 plus 1 equal plus 2 no it's not plus 2 it's negative 2 okay and by then another step you have ax minus 2b plus by then another step factor out ដាក់ជាកតា factor out a open bracket 1 plus b close, then minus b, factor out also from these two expressions, we get b time bracket 2 minus b minus y, close bracket here យើងត្រូវធ្វើលេខ step by step អញ្ចឹងដើម្បីឲ្យឃើញលេខយើងវាត្រឹមត្រូវអត់មានច្រឡំកន្លែងណា this one 1 time 1 over b equal a over 1 time 1 over b, so a time 1 1 time b, so it's a over b. 1 time 1 over b is the same thing like a over b. This one mean the same thing like this one mean the same thing like this one. Okay, mean the same thing like this one. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. So 1 time 1 over b is mean a over b. Here, see? We don't write 1 here. 1 here. No need. No need to write here. No need to write here. We leave it blank. Y times y square equal, here we use it, y1 plus 2, so we have y3. Okay. Square root, cubic root of y equal a to the 1 over third. ឬ cube របស់ y equal y ស្វ័យគុណ1ភាគ3 okay, so when it's radical the n here លេខដែលប្រមាណដែលនៅរឹសទីប្រមាណនៅដាក់សញ្ញាឲ្យឃើញនៅ radical នេះត្រូវចុះទៅក្រោមទៅជាប្រភាគ1លើលេខហ្នឹង1លើលេខហ្នឹង1ភាគលេខហ្នឹង okay, here នៅទីនេះគឺរឹសទី3នៃ y equal y to the 1 over third. រឹសទី3នៃ y ស្វ័យគុណ1ភាគ3. So you understand now. Okay. So here cubic root of y cube. So we write here y cube and then extract the cubic root. It means the power to the power 1 over third, power 1 over third here. So we again write here 3 times 1 over third, so it means 3 over 3, so it means 1, and we don't write 1. Why 1 here we don't write. So I hope you follow everything well until now. Similarly here we can separate x and y cube here into two radical, two product, two radical product. អានេះx and y នេះយើងបែកចេញជាទៅផលគុណនៃ radical ទាំងពីរគឺ square cubic root of x times cubic root of y cube អញ្ចឹងទៅយើងអាចដក y ចេញមកម្នាក់ឯងបានដក y ចេញបាននៅសល់ cubic root របស់ x, so y times cubic root របស់ x. So you have to, when you have time, you have to look at all these and you have to uh, try to understand how all this is carried out នៅពេលដែលយើងមានពេលទំនេរយើងត្រូវតែមើលទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងហើយយើងត្រូវតែឲ្យយល់ថាហេតុអីបានវាទៅជាចឹងគឺត្រូវមើលឲ្យយល់លេខហ្នឹងអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចធ្វើខ្លួនឯងបាន so all this for you to understand to do it at home look at them again when you have time okay so this again it mean use of identity element ការប្រើប្រាស់នៃធាតុ nerd នៃធាតុឯកតាអូខេសម្រាប់ផលសម្រាប់ប្រមាណវិធីគុណសម្រាប់ប្រមាណវិធីបូកអូខេ so here also a over b is similar to negative a over negative b because we have fraction here prepare negative 1 over negative 1 negative 1 over negative 1 is 1 that's why we can have a over b equal negative a over negative b okay so I hope you can do this it's mean here from here we have we have we have we have one slow time a negative 1 time a and here we have no we have here down here also negative 1 time b okay 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 so negative 1 times a negative 1 times b that's why we have a over b equal negative a over negative b okay so you see the result now and here also and please try to do this at home we have to separate like term លេខលើលេខ a លើ1 a over 1 b over b and the fraction here all the unknown variable here separate into this then we separate later like this and we separate later like this see separate like this and then finally we get here get here format shape okay 18 oh shit so okay so finally we get here and the result is here and then later the final result is inside here try to do it yourself and then see the result okay try to do it. After you do it, you just move this out, so you can see the result. Okay. Okay. This also for you to learn. Okay. Again, all this for you to read, to see, and to practice. You try to do like this, and then when you have time, you have to do like all this. First, you do this, and then you try all out like this, and then after this, I think you will be able to do to to be very good in algebra. So you have to do all this. Okay. Okay. Is also, please try all this at home, and whether you can do it. This these. Okay. 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 These are all for will be on the exam. Like this one. Like this one. For example, you buy two things. You buy A and B. The price of A and B is like this relationship. យើងទិញរបស់ពីរមុខ A and B. The total is $42, something like that. And ទំនាក់ទំនងនៃតម្លៃរបស់វត្ថុទាំងពីរ A និង B គឺ B ស្មើ2ភាគ3នៃ A. B equal 2 over 3 big A. អញ្ចឹងយើងទិញរបស់ពីរដែលមានតម្លៃសរុបស្មើ42 ហើយដល់យើងដឹងថា B ស្មើ2ភាគ3នៃ A. So we buy two things A and B. The total cost, the total expenditure លុយចាយទាំងអស់42, and then we know that the relationship, the comparison between price of the A and B is B equal 2 over 3A. អញ្ចឹង then we have to write all this again. The first expression, the first equation, A plus B equal 42 in terms of A, all in A. So A plus B is 2 over 3A. B again is 2 over A equals 42. And then we already know that A we can write 1, because 1 times A is A. So 1 times A plus 2 over 3A plus 2 over 3A equal 42. And again, 1 we can replace by 3 over 3, because we will sum the fraction. យើងត្រូវធ្វើបូកប្រភាគនេះត្រូវយើងត្រូវធ្វើបូកប្រភាគនេះអញ្ចឹងប្រភាគរបស់យើងដើម្បីបូកបានត្រូវមានភាគបែងទាំងអស់ដូចគ្នា3 So we replace 1 by 3 over 3. See? លេខ1នេះយើង replace បានដោយ3លើ3 ព្រោះយើងត្រូវបូកប្រភាគ3 ខាងក្រោមនេះមានភាគបែង3 But if we have ភាគបែងខាងក្រោម denominator ភាគបែង denominator ស្មើនឹង11យើងត្រូវសរសេរ11លើ11 but here below នៅខាងក្រោម denominator is only 3. So we need to replace by 3 over 3. But if other number we have to replace respectively. យើងត្រូវដាក់លេខដែលយើងចង់បាន so 3 over 3. So then we sum all these here down here. No. Okay, so we have to do here. Okay. Factor out យើងដាក់ជាកត្តារួម factor out A, so we get only the number here inside 3 over 3 plus 2 over 2 plus 2 over 2 factor A. Again we sum, since we have the same denominator នៅពេលដែលយើងមានភាគបែងរួមដូចគ្នា3 យើងដាក់រួមជួបគ្នាយើងបូកភាគយក numerator numerator ភាគយក denominator ភាគបែង so 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 so factor a equal 42 it's here 7 over 7 over okay 7 over 3a see 7 over 3a time 7 over 3 times a equal 42 នេះយើង again we use our rule move the fraction 7 over 3 to the right when we move them across the equality or inequality we change multiplication to division to multiplication អាលេខនៅខាងលើគុណ7ខ្លាយទៅជាលេខចែកនៅខាងក្រោមលេខចែកនៅខាងក្រោម3ខ្លាយទៅជាលេខគុណនៅខាងលើ3វិញអញ្ចឹងយើងត្រឡប់ប្រភេទហ្នឹងដូចជាយើងធ្វើលេខដូរប្រមាណវិធីរបស់លេខ3លេខ7ដូចជាយើងត្រឡប់ប្រភេទអញ្ចឹងដែរ but we use only the rule យើងធ្វើទៅតាមច្បាប់ដែលខ្ញុំប្រាប់គឺថាដល់ពេលដែលយើងលេខទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងលោតឆ្លងសញ្ញាស្មើឬវិសមភាពគឺត្រូវដូរប្រមាណវិធីឬដូរសញ្ញា okay that's why 3 ចែក become 3 multiply 7 multiply become 7 divide okay so we get 3 times 42 over 7 42 equal 42 ស្មើ 42 equals 6 times 7 so here 6 times 7 divided by 7 is we remain 6 so 3 times 6 equal 18 this is example of exercise that will be on the exam and នេះជាគំរូជាឧទាហរណ៍ដែលនឹងមាននៅក្នុងប្រឡង okay so we verify again a finally នៅចុងបញ្ចប់យើងធ្វើការផ្ទៀងផ្ទាត់ a plus b equal a equal 18 here b equal 12 so 18 plus 12 plus 12 equal 42 see okay here also we call here all this on the here and នេះរូបមន្តទាំងអស់នេះគេហៅថាឯកលក្ខណៈភាព identity formula ឯកលក្ខណៈភាព identity formula okay yeah identity formula okay ឯកលក្ខណៈភាពរូបមន្តឯកលក្ខណៈភាព identity formula okay a plus b square is a plus b times a plus b so this is the procedure for you to know how we get to a plus b square equal a square plus 2ab plus b square so all these you have to look at home okay so I think now we end the presentation here thank everybody for watching and read again, see again, look again at all the slide here. And if you don't understand, then you can ask me question again. Okay? Please. If you do all this, you will be very good in algebra. បើសិនបើទាំងអស់គ្នាបានមើលទាំងអស់នេះឡើងវិញហើយសាកធ្វើតាមហ្នឹងអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានឹងខ្លាចទៅជាសិស្សល្អសិស្សពូកែខាងគណិត Okay? Thank you. So I will end the presentation now. See you next session. Thank for follow in the presentation. See you next session. Bye. So nobody. Oh my God. Nobody online. Oh my God. Oh my God. Nobody online. Oh my God.